Flint, from here on out, you're responsible for protecting the troop transport. It's due in at 1400 at the data broadcaster, and we need all of Cox's units deactivated or driven away by them. Remember, don't kill anybody if you can help it. We don't want a civil war on our hands, so give those pilots a chance to use their rescue capsules.
I think we're too late. The radio program, 100 Ways to Cook Shrimp, has been interrupted. They reported an attack by Cox and his buddies. Here we go. Your friend occupies a radio station.
Well, the hell with it. Did you hear that? Cox's press officer just made a little statement. Now the new line at the Ponto's interim Neapolis government are throwing all kind of buzzwords around. Transhuman bioengineering, anti-sleeping laws, relaxed weapon laws and habitats, and reductions in pay rates. The way I see it, the crap's just about to hit the propeller.
You must interrupt Cox's program. He's broadcasting from the Trios, using the transmitter on the station. Switch it off or destroy it, and make it snappy.
I just received a message from Cox's scouts. They want us to join them. They know you're an old friend of the Admiral's.
I know you don't want any alliances with Cox. You want to protect Cox from himself. It's getting complicated. Some of Cox's guys are deserting with their tails between their legs. Good for us. Less trouble. Attack the marked target now.
up the rescue castles now.
The Navy headquarters is singing your praises. You're the hometown hero. We can go home. Our mission is over, Skipper. I'm so proud of you.
Commander Forelli here. Great work, men. Thanks.
Yeah. I believe you already have my account number for the credit upload.
Harper, Commander Forelli might think you're driven solely by avarice.
Well, why else would anybody put their butt on the line for another person's politics?
All right, Harper. Your endangered posterior will be well compensated. And now for something more demanding. Commodore Sewell is waiting for you, and it's important. This crisis is not over.
Hey, wise guy. What do you want to order?
Do you have sea serpent sperm and algae mint sorbet?
Hey, knock it off. We have exactly 3 different menus here for our grilled fish entrails.
What do you mean you have 3 different ones, my little seahorse?
One for a small portion, one for medium, and one for large.
Oh, how large is large?
Well, if you were going on a trip to the Sea of Aquanox and you ate a large order of fish innards, you wouldn't need to take any food with you.
Really? That large?
The way it lies there in your stomach, you'll sure think so.
So, you're dopamine Harp's boss, huh? How's he doing? Sometimes I think it'd be easier to ride a freaked-out killer shark than to hang out with Harper, you know?
As long as you keep feeding him credits, he's fine. He said you might be able to explain the defenses at the Parliament to me.
Yeah? What's going on there? Something to do with the Admiral? Hell, I don't think he's wrong. Let him have his coup. Those knots in the new line are the ones I'm worried about.
This isn't political. I'm a friend of the Admiral, and I'm trying to keep him from screwing up and getting himself killed.
That's good enough for me. Here's what you should know. There's a frigate named the Odysseus that you need to keep an eye on. If you have to crack it, attack from the top. The ground cannons are another problem. They target ships with unknown signatures, which means they may target Cox himself. If you're worried about him like you say you are, I'd take out those cannons first.
Flint, I just landed a job. Hey, I should get some extra credits as a commission. Am I good or what?
Stay cool. That dopamine is playing rock and roll on your brain, Harp. What's the job?
You ever hear of a company named Neotech? They produce nothing but crap that nobody needs. Anyhow, the situation in Neo-Freakinopolis is so dicey that the CEO is afraid to make the trip to the office on his own. He's looking for a bodyguard, and he's willing to pay enough to suffocate us in credits.
Sounds easy. No hitch?
Nope. Pick the guy up at the dock, drive him to his office, then rake in the credits. Hey, by the way, how do you castrate a miner from the tornado zone? You give his sister an uppercut to the chin.
I suppose you are my escort?
Yes, sir.
You are an imposing figure, but I detect a certain brutality in your mannerisms.
That certain brutality might come in handy if we're attacked by pirates, sir.
Well, by the way, I don't appreciate conversation when I'm traveling.
That's fine with me. I wouldn't want you to put me to sleep at the helm anyway.
Are you a lout?
Keep talking and you'll find out in about 10 seconds.
All right, enough. I'll take my own scout. You follow at a discreet distance.
I've just talked to our lovely client. He says the scout following us doesn't belong to him. Maybe we should be a bit concerned.
Flint! I thought that scout was one of your men. I'd never seen it before. Freak out.
Oh, a radio message for Green. Payback? They seem to have differences with their boss. The majority of their weapons are aimed at him. Follow the marked object.
Flint, damn it! Can't you see I'm under attack? You worthless bum!
Navigation point 1.
And I thought I hired a professional. Don't expect anything from me now. I'm already more than fed up with the price I have to pay. Take your money and get out of here before I change my mind.
Well, I can't really say that I was satisfied with your service.
Shut your face and satisfy me with your credits.
How would you like it if I halved your pay?
How would you like it if I halved your skull? Make the transfer or you're going to lose what's left of your brain.
Someone's waiting for you in the bar. An old acquaintance from Gibraltar, Werner Van Punch. He has the official status of an observer and officer.
You mean he's acting as an informer for you?
You know, I really do enjoy your candor, Flint.
It saves time. I'll talk to Punch. In the meantime, you come up with a plan that gets Admiral Cox out of this mess in one piece. As agreed.
I would never break my word. Unless the state of affairs demanded I do so.
Then you better hope they don't.
These are miserable times, Brewmeister. What do? Just sit around and drink all my synthahol.
That dishwater is only good for disinfecting toilets. Careful, you don't spill a drop on the floor, it'll burn its way through this habitat and pollute the ocean.
All right, you two, what's up? Sewell said you had something for me.
That's right. Cox's militia is gathering out there and planning an attack. One of his division commanders has had a snootful with my excellent booze and is boasting about how his boss is making plans to occupy the Parliament of Neopolis.
That damn Parliament. Can you imagine that? Why simple folk like me get their butts kicked for something as small as stealing from a freighter.
Life's not fair. Where are Cox's men?
Take a little trip, and you'll find them staging north of Deep Draft 2. I tell you, we should switch off the communication network first. They're using ELF synapses, and I can give you the damn coordinates. Commander Ferrali also thinks we might be able to figure out what their plan of attack is against Neopolis, and maybe get some goods while we're at it. Stop Cox, okay? He's bad for business.
Not good for business. Not good at all. And hey, Flint, stop by and see me on Deep Draft 1 when you get back.
Flint. Well, I don't get it. What the hell are Admiral Cox's scouts doing here in front of our station? Those political clowns are up to something, and I hate politics. They're hypocritical, ambitious, and bloodthirsty bunch, which is why I'm glad we have you.
I've ordered Piccolini to patrol Deep Draft and report any incidents. He has permission to attack if need be. Attack the marked target now. No longer use tunnel ELF. They're dead in the water. We should go to navigation point 1 now. Let's take care of the ships on the valley floor. Take the engines to minimum and let the currents take us down. Let's go to navigation point 2, Flint. Our intruder microphones are picking something up. They're planning something big. There's a lot more to this. Let's get closer. Flint, if we hadn't cut off their lines of communication, we'd have a problem.
Hey, boss! Cox's boys are spitting fire here! Drop by and give me a hand with your pepper pot! Damn! That was really close!
Bad timing. We can't... Flint! They detected us! Flint, there's no way back! We have to fight through to the newly marked canyon! Don't waste time. Protect my circuits from fire. Destination. Navigation point. Now we should look for navigation point 4. to navigation point 4.
Where are you, man? Your buddy Pico has a piranha biting him in the butt. Are you still alive? Give me a sign.